Good evening, guys. It's Gran here. I'm hoping that you're having a good evening. Today we were out for a while, and so I'm a little bit later than I've been sometimes. Today we're going to read a story that I think is very old, and I need to add the credits, but I didn't want to wait too much longer. So I'll tell the story and then I'll put in the credit information after. This is from the brothers Grimm, which some of you may have seen in your storybooks when you were little. Fat tales that basically help kids to learn how to follow the rules of the community that they live in. And this book is called The Musicians of Bremen. Bremen is a city in Germany. And these are some rather interesting musicians. And it's a really old story. So, let's begin. It is illustrated by Anastassija Archipowa. It's a best-loved tale, as I said, illustrated by Anastassija Archipowa and retold by Jane Resnick. And it's printed by Derrydale Books. So, let's begin. This is the first beautiful picture or piece of art in the book. Can you see that well enough? Hi, guys. I'm hoping that maybe Luke and Brendan are still awake. Maybe Neva and Arlo and Elijah and Jacob. Maybe even Isaac and Merrick and Mackenzie and Rayan and Kai. Aaron and Isaac. See, I'm getting myself in a circle. Maybe even Sophie and Olivia are watching. Or Ali. I have lots of friends. So it's nice to see you all, friends. So here's the story, The Musicians of Bremen. Not far from the town of Bremen lived a donkey, whose lifelong job it was to carry his master's corn to the mill. But the donkey was getting old, and he could no longer carry heavy loads. The donkey knew his master wanted to get rid of him. So rather than waiting to be sold, he decided to run away. He set out one morning with a plan. "My voice is still strong," he said aloud, "so I will travel to Bremen, and I will look for work as a musician." He had not gone far when he met a dog, panting heavily by the side of the road. "What is the matter?" the donkey asked. You want to see this picture? Look at this lovely. The hillside behind him and the donkey and the pup are having a chat on the side of the road. Merry Christmas! So the dog says to the donkey, "I used to be a good hunting dog," the dog said sadly, "but now I am old and I cannot keep up with the hunters, and my master wants to be rid of me." "I am in the same situation," said the donkey, "so I am going to Bremen to become a musician. You must still have a fine bark. Why not come with me?" The hound happily agreed, so off they went together. Before long, they met a cat walking along the side of the road. "Are you lost?" asked the donkey. "No, I am old," said the cat. "I can no longer catch mice to earn my keep, so my master has sent me away. But I have no place to go." "Come with us to Bremen," cried the donkey. "All cats can meow to the moon, so you must have a clear, high voice. Why don't you join us? We're going to become musicians. We're going to Bremen to become musicians." The cat happily agreed, so off they went together. Soon they came to a farm where a rooster was crowing as loudly as if it was sunrise. "What a magnificent voice!" cried the donkey. "But why do you crow when the sun is setting?" he asked the rooster. "It is my last chance," the rooster said sadly. "Tomorrow the farmer's wife is putting me in the soup." Here's the cat. I didn't show you this picture. And there's the town way below. And here's the rooster crowing. Whoops, where's the rooster? Oh, there's the rooster. I'll find him yet. There's the rooster crowing for all he's worth. And here is the whole team off to Bremen town. Here's the signpost that says this way to Bremen. Here's the cat down here. See the little cat? And the rooster and the donkey and the pup. What a set of musicians they will make. They wander in the forest. You see this lovely picture? Whoops. Can you see that? Yes. Mostly. This is a big book. Goodness me. Can you see the donkey there in the mist in the forest? And the dog is with him. And I'm sure the rooster and the cat are down here somewhere along the road. What do you think comes next? I missed a page, it seems. Or maybe not. Maybe just a word or two. Ah, yes. "Oh dear," cried the donkey about the rooster going in the soup. "You must come with us. We are going to Bremen to become musicians." "I will gladly come," said the rooster, and off they went together. But they could not reach Bremen in one day. After many hours of traveling, they looked for a place to spend the night. They found a large sheltering tree in the forest. Oh, that's the tree I was just showing you. The donkey and the dog lay down beneath the tree, and the cat found a place for herself among the branches. The rooster went up to the top, where he felt safest and could keep a watchful eye on their surroundings. Oh, I missed them. Look in the picture here. Look, look, look. Do you see? Way at the top of the tree is the rooster. And here, partway up, is the cat. And that's why down here are the dog and the donkey, settled down for the evening. As the woods grew darker, the rooster saw a light in the distance. "A house!" he cried. He crowed, waking the others. "I see a house!" The four animals eagerly approached it. The donkey, who was the tallest, peered in the window. "Oh my," whispered the donkey. "I see a band of robbers sitting around a table. It's piled high with food and gold." "I would like their food," groaned the dog. "But how can we get the robbers to leave?" Here's the light of the house in the distance that they saw. They go sneaking up to the window and look in. "I have an idea," said the donkey. "It's the perfect time to practice being musicians." The donkey leaned on the sill. The dog jumped on his back, and the cat leapt onto the dog, and the rooster flew up and balanced on the cat's head. With his front hooves, the donkey pushed open the window. All at once the donkey brayed, the dog barked, the cat meowed, the rooster crowed, all louder than ever before. The robbers leapt up in terror. Do you see? Do you see the 4 animals? Doot, 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 doot. And here's the robbers running away. They don't know what that horrible sound is. Or that loud sound, I should say. What is that? Cried their captain. It must be the devil, answered one of the men. And they all fled from the house. The 4 friends went inside and ate heartily until they were content and ready for sleep. The donkey found a bed of straw in the backyard. The dog lay beside the door, and the cat curled up by the fireplace, and the rooster perched on the roof. Look at them, just all celebrating and enjoying their time. They found good things. Meanwhile, the robbers had not gone far. When they saw that all was quiet at the house, the captain sent a man back to see what had happened. The robber crept into the house, waking the cat. When he saw the cat's eyes, he thought they were glowing coals in the dying fire and bent down to strike a match. Instantly, the cat leapt into his face, spitting and scratching. The man fled screaming towards the door, where he tripped over the dog, who bit his leg. As he raced through the yard, the donkey kicked him with his hind leg. With all the noise, the rooster woke up and crowed a loud chorus of cock-a-doodle-doos. Shaken with fright, the robber ran back to his band of thieves. Oh yes, the picture. Look it. There he is running away, and here's the dog and the rooster and the cat, all waiting for his attack. Oh, Captain, he gasped, we can never go back to the house again. It's been taken over by witches and monsters. There is a horrible witch by the fire who spat at me and scratched me with nails as sharp as cat's claws. Look at him telling his tale to his people back at the fire. Apparently I'm having trouble turning the page. Okay, so where was I? This is what he told the people who were waiting to hear about the house. There is a horrible witch by the fireplace who spat at me and scratched me with nails as sharp as cat's claws. A beast at the back door struck me in the leg with a knife as sharp as dog's teeth. Look at these marks, he cried, pulling up his pant leg. And in the yard there is an enormous monster with huge ears that beat me with a club. And who knows what terrible creature was on the roof? It screeched a horrible voice. Chase the robber, kick the robber, catch the robber too. The man could not speak another word. We are lucky to have escaped without much harm, the captain said. We must leave this place at once. And so the robbers moved far away. But the Bremen musicians stayed on. They lived in the house and filled it with their joyful singing until the end of their days. Here's the animals making their own kind of music. I have a little copper statue, just like the picture where they're all in the window. And I got that when I was a little girl, and I have been to Bremen. I have distant relatives that live in Bremen, or used to live in, well, their grandkids probably still live in Bremen. But the statue looks like this, and if I had been a little faster this evening, I would have grabbed it. I might put a picture in the comments just to show you. It's quite a famous story. I'm not really sure exactly what all the points would be in that story. What do you think? Do you think we should make our own music? Maybe. And not do things that get us in trouble so that we get scared. Yeah. And always be positive so that you can live a good life to the end, and find good friends who like to have fun and stick together. That's a good one too. I'm sure there's other good points to the story, but I think it's just fun. I hope you enjoyed today's story, The Musicians of Bremen, and I hope you have a really good sleep. Thanks for joining me. I love you guys, and I want you to have sweet dreams. Jesus keep you, and see you tomorrow night.